Live from the internet, it's the Dr. Tom the Frog Show!
Hi-ho! This is Dr. Tom the Frog, and you're watching the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, where we talk about role-playing games. I'm super excited today because I have two guests. That's right, we have the technology for two guests. Good job there, production assistant monkey. Now, what we have on today are, there was in 2014, RPG Geek had a website, that's a website in case you didn't know. They had a challenge, and the challenge was to play at least 5 new RPGs, brand new to you, within 2014. And my two guests completely misread that because they've done something that's going to blow your mind. All right, so I'm pretty excited to bring on both of my guests. So I'm going to go alphabetically. First, we have Andrea from the Great White North of Minnesota. How are you doing, Andrea?
I'm good, Dr. Tom. Thank you.
Great. And what is that panda icon? What's going on with the panda icon?
I am fondly known as the Panda Empress on RPG Geek.
Wow, that's pretty noteworthy. You're royalty. This is our first time with royalty, everyone.
And I forgot my sash. I'm so sorry. I've let you down.
Well, all the RPG books in the background definitely make up for a sash. I mean, seriously. Over in Helsinki, wow, that's right, we're international now, people. We have Jonna Hind. How are you, Jonna?
I'm fine, thank you, Tom.
Now, it's like 4 in the morning there, right? I'm not good with time zones.
No, actually it's 6 in the evening, so not so early.
Oh, okay. Well, 6 in the evening, we can do that. That's fine. It's not too much of a sacrifice you made for the show. Thank you. This was play at least 5 new RPGs to you. Now, how many did you play, Andrew? You played like 7?
75.
75?
Yes. 75. 75.
That's crazy. Did you sleep?
Not very much, no.
Okay, well, you know, sleep's for the dead, right? Now, Jonna, how many RPGs did you play?
78.
Oh, so we have the gold and silver medal winners here by a long shot. I'm just curious, the number 3 person, how many games did they play?
Most of the people. The number 3, that was probably 29.
So you're kind of the Michael Jordans of your era, is what I'm saying here. For those who don't know basketball, that's really good.
Or maybe we were just, the only ones who were crazy enough to do that.
Wow, so 78 and 75. Andrew, you were just barely edged out. Are you bitter?
I am. I'm very bitter. I'm very upset. I've caused a couple of controversies.
Wow. So how does a controversy on a website go? I haven't really seen those before.
Mostly I complain to everybody I meet, and then Jonna fixes it.
Oh, so you two know each other then, right? Did you ever play any of the games together?
Oh yes, we played in a lot of those games. Actually, did we ever count in how many of those?
No, there were too many.
Yeah,
but a lot of them were together though.
So I have to ask, what was one of your favorite moments in the same session together?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think I'm going to go with. So Jonna discovered a 15-minute game called Orc in the Well, and the game literally only takes 15 minutes, and you tell the story about how an orc fell into a well, and we were really happy and we were really giggly because we found this 15-minute game and it totally counts, even though it's sort of kind of cheating, but not really. Technically, it's not cheating.
Is it cheating, Jonna? Did you count it?
I totally did. That's a role-playing game.
Nice.
Actually, it's even in the database, so it's a game.
Yeah. I had Keith Majou on, and he was hardcore about Frog Hopper 40K, and that wasn't in the database because of all the player deaths.
That guy's a real stickler. You get those OSR players, and they're always by the book.
He's like a hobo aficionado on his website. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to check that out.
Me too.
So I'm curious, Andrea, lead this off here since you're second. No offense.
None taken.
What's the most unexpected game that you fell in love with? I mean, I'm sure that out of 75, you had to have at least enjoyed yourself on one.
At least on one. I don't know if it's much higher than that. The one I actually thought I was not going to like, but actually really ended up liking, was a game called Break the Ice. I usually like to play more dungeon crawly type games, and Breaking the Ice is you go out on a date with somebody, and it's really cute and adorable, and I didn't think I'd like it, but I ended up really liking it.
Oh, that's adorable. Did you then kill them for XP?
No. Sadly, no. We may have killed a cotton candy.
Wow. Cotton Candy was asking for it, if you ask me.
I'm glad you understand.
Jonna, so same question to you. What was the most unexpected game that you fell in love with?
There were actually many games that I didn't really expect to like so much. One of them is Old School Hack. I did not really think that I'm going to like that game, but actually it was a lot of fun. And I'm going to cheat and say another one. Cheat Your Own Adventure. That game was surprisingly fun. I figured it would be fun, but I was very surprised of how much of fun. So everyone should try that.
Cheat Your Own Adventure. Okay, well, we'll put a link to that. I think that's like a pretty short one, right?
Yes, that is.
Uh-huh. See, Andrea, take note. She did more than the one 15-minute game, just so you know.
That's how she beat me.
Yep. Wow.
Secret is out.
I'm curious now, RPG Geek, does it have a challenge going this year?
Oh, absolutely. There's another challenge this year. So it's again the same thing. Play 5 new to you role-playing games.
Ooh, now, who's running this one?
I am running it this year. So I won't be being eligible for any of the prizes, but I'm still participating because new games.
Is play 5 new RPGs to use the bare minimum, right? How are you doing so far on that, Andrea?
I've got 6 done.
It is the 11th of January as we record this on tape delay for those of you at home. So that's pretty impressive. That means that my math's not so good, but that means you're going to have like 175 games.
Oh, I hope not.
Okay. Well, it's been really great having the two of you, but I've got a serious question for you right now. A serious question. Are you ready?
Only if we can ask you a serious question back.
I will make an exception for the two of you because you're so nice.
Do you want us to ask our question first?
Oh, I'm pretty nervous. Let me ask my serious question because it's going to spark some debate, and then you'll forget to ask me a question. Okay, here we go. Serious question. Brunch. Is it delicious or a Frankenstein combination of tasty breakfast and lunch?
I don't really do brunches, so.
I don't do breakfast. All I do is brunch. It's a way of life.
I only do breakfast.
So, Andrea, you're qualified for this one. So, how would you define brunch? Delicious, then, since you only do brunch?
Oh, yes, it's always delicious. But you have to commit to it fully.
Have I confused you enough to where you're not asking me a question?
No. Are you ready? It's an important one.
Okay.
Dr. Tom, will you run a new game to us for this year? Please?
Oh my god, that's a perfect question.
Wow. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. That sounds great. I think I've got a few selections. And we'll have to get off air and talk that through. Andrea and Jonna, the two of you, I will run a game for you. That sounds great.
Thank you, Dr. Tom.
That's awesome.
Thank you both so much for coming on. It was wonderful having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You just watched the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, and we hope that you liked what you saw, yo. But if it was a big waste of your time, well, it's free, so that's not a crime. But if it was a waste of your time, yes, it's free, so that's not a crime.